so One Size came out with new powders and I picked up Ultra Peach. So let's try it. I'm gonna blend out this under eye first. If you want to see how I got this base, check out the previous video before this. I'm trying out the new One Size powder in the shade Ultra Peach. I use the shade Sweet Honey usually, and Ultra Peach is more like a, nah, it looks peach for sure, but sometimes when I'm using the Sweet Honey, I want my eyeshadow to be a little bit brighter, my powder to be a little brighter, so I usually mix it with my translucent powder from One Size. But now this Ultra Peach, so it's like light but it has a tint to it, and I know this shade is usually for medium to light complexions, but I'm gonna use it for me. Patrick can do no wrong when he's making these setting powders. Setting powders is the best powders I ever tried since Laura Mercier. And you know how we were all going crazy over Laura Mercier powders. This is better than that. There's a powder puff again. I'm just gonna flip it on the other side because I wanna see the natural color without me mixing it with my powder. And I'm going to take the shade Ultra Peach. And let's try this baby out. So I do my powder in layers. I do a small layer first, like a thin layer first, just so it doesn't get cakey under the eye. So I take about this much, I tap it on the back of my hand so that can be a nice even layer. I'm gonna go straight under. That looks beautiful. Like I said, he could do no wrong. Like, everything he comes out with is A1. Like, I really just want to buy everything from the whole line, like powder, foundation, concealer, eyeshadow. Like, everything from this line is top tier. And I think it's top tier because he's a makeup artist, so he knows exactly what makeup artists want. So this is my second layer. And this is basically how I like my second layer to look, almost like I'm baking. And then my third layer is like, okay, bitch, you're baking now. So I pick up some more and I just focus this layer mainly right underneath my eye. So basically like that. And then I take whatever powder brush I'm using just to make sure like it's in the right area. And I am gonna put it down my nose because we aren't wearing anything there and I wanna control the oil. And then whatever's left over, I put it on my chin, put it on my forehead. Yeah, that's really pretty. I'm not gonna put it above my lip because I think it's a little too light for that area. If we're comparing this to Sweet Honey, I love this way more because this doesn't have that yellow cast like the Sweet Honey does. And sometimes I don't like that yellow cast from the Sweet Honey. Like, it's too yellowy for me. It's not like a banana powder yellow, but when I'm going for a brighter under eye, I would look more towards something like this. So she's a keeper for me.